Hello dear friends and subscribers of our channel. How do we cut onions without tears? Today I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how to properly cut onions without tears. But before we get started, please subscribe to our channel if you are here first time or you have not subscribed, and click on that little bell after you click the subscription button so you will be notified about the upcoming videos. So let's get started. How do you cut onions without tears? I'm going to share with you 5 tips. First, you want to use a sharp knife, but be very careful when you use a sharp knife. Second, you want to keep the exposed parts of the onion away from you. Third, you want to cut the onion properly, which I'm going to demonstrate in a few seconds. Fourth, you want to chill the onions. And fifth, you want to run the ventooth after you cut the onions. I will explain why. So let's get started. The first tip, you want to use a sharp knife. A sharp knife will cause less damage to cell walls and fewer irritants will be released. Second, keep the exposed cuts away from you. As soon as you cut an onion into half, turn both halves down on your cutting board. Here's I'm going to demonstrate it. We're going to cut the onions into half, okay? And once you cut it, turn them both down like this. Keep the exposed part, this is an exposed part, keep the exposed parts away from you. Third, you want to cut the onion properly. But before we start cutting it, let's take a look at the onions. This part of the onion is called root. Inside here, there is something called bulb. That's where the irritants are being released. So you want to not cut this part in the beginning and do it at the end. First you cut the onion into half, and then we're going to peel this part, and then we're going to cut from here like this without hurting the bulb, without hurting the root of the onion. We're going to just take this at the end and throw it away after we cut it. Okay, so as you see, I cut the onions into half, and here is one half, which I'm keeping the exposed parts away from me. And this one I just peeled, but as you can see, I didn't touch the root part. It's important. That's why I'm not having any tears right now, I'm not crying. So before we started, once you do this, we're going to cut the half onion very carefully here. If your onion is big, you can do a second part like this. Be very careful not to hurt yourself, just keep your fingers together, and then do it like this. Not all the way, just like this. Okay, and then after that, easily you can go like this. No tears. After this, you just dispose this part, which is where the irritants are coming out. After you have enough onion to use, if you have excess amount of onion, just put them in a container, close the container like this, and you can chill them. Make sure you keep in the refrigerator, but not in the freezer. If you freeze them, they will not be good. So just refrigerate them, and you can use them anytime, but don't hold very long. And the last one is you want to position your cutting board next to your stove vent, turn on the fan, and the fan will release away the irritants from your eyes. Thank you friends, thank you for watching. I hope these tips are useful and you can use them at home when cooking with your families. And I hope you will subscribe to our channel and come back to watch our next videos. Have a wonderful day with your families and see you soon.